Hello everybody and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Now, I've got a question. Thank you very much. Where the hell's my mission gone? I have no mission. I have no mission and I don't know why. I'm confused. I don't get what's going on. But I'm going to go through the whole story. I didn't do a video yesterday. I'll explain that later. So I have a car, which I didn't have before. Right, let's go all the way back to last week. Now, if you saw last week's video, if you didn't, then go back and have a look. It will be on my channel. But last week, I received a mission that was a part of the story mission, and it was to fix this guy's car. Something wrong with the engine. So I did a whole bunch of stuff and I took the engine apart and I got stuck because the engine would not come, the final part of the engine block wouldn't come off, and I could not work out why. And I got so frustrated that I just rage quit and I just said nope, not having it. And during the week I would take the whole engine apart so that we can just put it all back together this time now. So a few days after the stream I loaded up the game, came back in, and the car wasn't there. The mission wasn't there. Nothing was in this garage. But I had all the parts. And I could not work out what to do. And I wondered whether I should sell the parts or not. But I kept them all. I did 2 different missions that were just small, basic, little repair missions, just to make sure it was working. I got 2 barn locations, went to one of them, and in one of them I bought this case, so I haven't opened it yet. I also bought these 2 parts, so they're new, that I purchased from the barn. So I now have another barn location and another case. I've loaded it up today and the car's come back. So now the car's here. However, there's no mission anymore. It's just a car that I can sell for money, apparently. Now, I've still got all the parts, so if I rebuild the car, I can probably get considerably more for it. But why is it no longer a mission? I mean, I'm not going to complain. Getting 20 odd grand for a car that technically isn't mine in the first place is a massive boost, don't get me wrong. But I don't get why. Suddenly the mission is no longer available, the car has come back. I don't know, it's weird. But I was able to remove the engine block, and what I did was I don't know now, because there's no selection of options or bits and pieces. I don't know what was wrong. So what I've done, so this is the mission, right, for today. What I have done is any part in my inventory that was red has been sold. It does not exist anymore. I have replaced the rims in the tyres because I knew for a fact that was a concern. So the tyres have now got new rims, they've been balanced, they are ready to go. I am going to rebuild this car, and whenever I come up against a part that I no longer have, I will purchase. And we will just rebuild this whole car so that the whole thing is ready and working, and then we will sell it. So at the moment it's sitting at 18.7. I mean, I don't get this. I truly don't understand what happened. But you know what? I am not going to complain. Alright, I've got to do that from the engine bay. Okay, right, so let's bring it down then. I can even show you what the problem was last time once the engine block and everything goes in. Okay, so engine block goes in. There it is. It's a little bit off here, a little bit off there, but it doesn't matter. And again, it'll be interesting to see what parts we do and don't have now. Steering pump on. Lovely. Oh yeah, I removed this because I really didn't know what the problem was, but these are all yellow. I don't have any red parts left, so everything will be either yellow or green on this car now, except any of the bits that I didn't remove. I didn't want to take the whole car apart. And then there's the little filter there. And all, like for example, all of these bits I did check under examine mode, and you can see that even the filter, they're all yellow, so it's not a problem. Okay, so that's done there. Now this has to be done under the car, so I need to put that on next. This is the problem, is you've got to put the block on through the engine area, then underneath you have to put the crankshaft on. Right, these are the bits that I was doing wrong. These little bearing caps were the things that were under here and that was locking it in place. So yeah, I've got to put the pistons on next, because by all accounts the pistons connect to those caps, I think, and that was what was holding, which is why it wouldn't work. Oh yeah, sorry, I was like, why isn't it giving me, that's why. Piston. And the piston ring. Wasn't aware that those were two things that went together because they just came off separately. Oh, this is annoying. These like pistons are so hard to select on their own. But there we go. And then, come on, get out. There we go. So that's the last one. Now we can come away and put the clips on the bottom, on the underside. There you go, boom. Ooh, I've only got one of those. Okay, so these weren't great. How many more? Oh, we can stick you on as well. So we've got crankshaft bearing cap. We've only got one of them as well. Alright, so I can't see. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's just take that part off because that's in the way. We can put that back on in a minute. Alright, so you've got 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3 rod caps missing. 3 rod caps. Let's buy those now. As you can see, I was buying rims. Three of these. Yeah, we're losing a little bit of money now because we've got to buy these parts, but it'll be fine. So I need to get there. Lovely. And the last one. Now what are these? These are crankshaft bearing cap. And we've got 2 of those missing by the look of it. 2 of those missing. Two of these. Okay. Mount, so it's there. And it's there. Okay, now I think, yeah, there you go, because now I can actually put the bottom on, which I couldn't do before. So now we're going to stick the oil pan on. Lovely, and now we can put this back on. Lovely. Okay, well there you go, look, so that is the whole of the bottom part. all now connected and done and dusted. So now I think that's all we can do from underneath. So let's bring it down and let's get the rest of this engine put together, shall we? So, mount parts. So it's not letting me mount anything here, which is interesting. I'm assuming I need to do the head first. Okay, because then we can put that on there. Do all the little screws. Now I'm sure, yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure that I did something on the side here. Oh, we've got to do that from the lifter. Ah, okay, so I have to do that side. Alright, well I forgot about that side. Let's do that side next. And it's funny, because I was thinking, if we were being honest, I would like to kind of build a car from scratch on this. Put you on. Put you on. There you go. Done that bit. Oh no, now we've got to do bearing. Well, hey. Now there is that. Now we can give a starter. Ah, from the engine bay, right? Because I think that's all we can do. Can we do this as well? There's that as well. Okay, I think that's all we actually took off. So we'll stick that on then, because as that seems to be everything. If we have to take it all off again because I missed something, then we'll just deal with that as and when. But by all accounts, I think that. Let's work our way across, because we can stick this back on as well. And on you go. Even though that's very... I could get a new one of them, I suppose, as it's more for money now. For this moment in time. Let's just put the tyres back on, because we can, and it gets them out of the infantry, so we can see what we've got left. But no, so, yesterday, there should have been a video for, I never can remember the name. For Viscera cleanup. There should have been a Viscera cleanup video yesterday, there was not. And part of the reason, because of real life Viscera cleanup, our toilet broke. It broke completely. And it still ain't working. And I spent most of yesterday trying to fix it. So, and it's not my incompetence, even though I've never done that before. It was more the fact that the parts are so rusted because it's so old that frankly it doesn't want to come apart. So there's very little that I can do. Yeah, that's just annoying and frustrating and took all day. So there won't be a Viscera cleanup video this week. Although I am considering I could always do them on I could always do it on Friday. I'm waiting to see what happens throughout the week. Oh, hold on. Well, I know we've got to put the spark plugs in, so I'm putting them in right now so that they're there. Camshaft. Now I know a lot of the stuff on this side, and a lot of the stuff on this side was the things that went wrong. They were things I might have to replace. So, right there on. So what we've got? A timing belt. We have that still. Okay, we have the timing belt. Now, timing cover. Oh, I have no timing cover. Okay. Timing cover. And I can explain this in a minute. Timing cover. I'm pretty sure it's that one. That looks the shape. Mount. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What happened here was I wanted to use my repair bench because I just don't use it. So I went over to the repair bench to see exactly what it is that I had left. And it turned out that I could attempt to repair the timing cover, and it broke to beyond repair. And I was like, oh, that's a shame. Idler roller A. I can put you on. Nice. That's the idler roller A. Was it 2 L's? Idler, oh, it is 2 L's. Idler roller A. Okay. Put that on. And this is going to go a long way for me being able to buy my own car anyway. I haven't got that either. Okay, so what's this? Serpentine belt B. Okay. As you guessed, I can't spell serpentine. Serpentine A. Serpentine belt B. Pow. There it goes. Oh, this is okay. Right, we're here. Serpentine belt A. Oh, we ain't got that either. Okay, serpentine. It was just a regular one. One of them. Okay, and then we go pow. Right, we ain't got tension. A belt tensioner. There it is, right at the top. It must be coming close now, I would think. Pow. Okay, well that looks like the whole of that side all fit. I can't see anything else that needs to go on there, so I'm going to say that bit's done. Now I'm going to put the head cover on, because I have put the spark plugs in. I can see them in there. Okay, now we can put the coils in, and we know that they're in there because I saw them. Must be coming to the finished engine at this point, you would think. Okay, let's have a look. So we've obviously all the green parts are the parts that we got from things, especially if they've got a quality plus sticker on them. It's another barn location. Boom, 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 boom. What's that? Throttle. So the throttle isn't on. See, that's weird. These, why would I have? Maybe these were from a different car. They're fine, and they're fine. Okay, so I've got these things: a throttle, intake, and fuel rod. I don't think they're for this car. Because I can't see anywhere that it would go. Because I've fitted everything that needs to go on. I don't know where the throttle would be. But again, I'd like to think that it would be here. And I don't even know if I need to necessarily put oil in it if I'm going to try and sell it, but I might as well. Might as well refill the oil. I mean, I took the whole oil pan out, so... There we go. Alright, well I'm going to say... Right, so let's have a look now. 30, there you go, 32 grand. So they're all there. It's a couple of hundred. There's a couple of question marks. So no, those three do go in. The fuel rail, the throttle, and the intake manifold. So they do go in this car because they're here, and then everything else is on. So those bits. Look at the small amount of stuff that I haven't checked. One of these items on there or on there is red. One of them is red, and I don't want to take everything apart. Would it maybe be something? Because this is the actual fuel tank, so I'm wondering if it's going to be back here somewhere. If there's anything missing back here. Nothing missing back here. Let's come forward a bit. Ah, I can see it, I can see it. From the engine bay. I wonder if the throttle connects to it. Okay, so. I mean, I am technically from the engine. Okay, that's fine. You can go in. And then the intake manifold goes on top of that. I couldn't see it. It was behind the engine. I hadn't looked. It's my fault. There it goes. It is now a full and complete car. I am a tad annoyed, like I said, these items, they fit on this page, so from there to there, and then from there down to there. So it is literally everything you see on this page. Those are the things that I didn't get off the car, and one of them is red, just one of them. But I can get 32.5 grand for this car. So let's sell it. Pow pow, 32. I got 42 grand. Look at that. Oh my lord, that's insane. So let's open the case now. Can't believe that. That's insane. I don't know why I didn't have the mission anymore. Okay, lovely. And I found something interesting as well last time, was I can't go to the junkyard. I don't know if I have to be invited to go to the junkyard or if I need to unlock it somehow. But I can't go to the junkyard. Can't go to car auctions either, so I can't look at car auctions, which is a bit of a shame. So what I'm going to do, now I've got some money, I am going to, I've got 2 barn locations. I'm going to use one barn location and look at maybe buying one of the cars, if there's a car in the barn location. It's up here. Hello. It might take most of my money. I mean, the most expensive cars I've seen have been 30 to 35 in the barns, so I'm interested. I'm really interested. Because like I said, the one thing I would like to do is to properly make a car from scratch. Have a car that's really fancy and kind of I buy it for cheap and then I do it up and I sell it off that way. Something I really want to do in this. So, where are we? So this is the barn front. I can see a car there. So what do we have? We have an old fuel pump that doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. Or that. Or that. Okay. We can search the table. That's not bad, but that's a very specialised item. Okay. Nice seat. Aha, there's some here. Well, I'll have that. Most certainly. It feels like a lot of these parts as well, like if you look at the stuff, it's like very specific parts. So you would have to be building this specific car in order to want that part. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, so then we have a car. And then I think that's it. Yeah, we looked at that. Okay, so it's a bit of a small barn this time. There's not a massive amount here. But we get ourselves another crate. And let's have a look at overview mode. So, bits. Alright, so. It's only 17 grand. A Bolt Atlanta. I mean, those bits aren't bad. A Bolt Atlanta. I really want to do well with this car. It's 18 grand. It's a V8 supercharged. You know what? Yeah, no. I'm going to move it into the garage first. It is mine. That's my first official car purchased from a barn. And we will buy that as well. So that is, I mean, now look, before anyone says anything and kicks off, I understand that the parts in that barn will probably fit the car I've just purchased, but let's be honest for just one moment. None of them, a lot of them weren't above yellow. Why would I want those parts when I can't really fix them myself? So if anything, I would be looking at buying new parts rather than putting crappier parts on. I mean, I don't think there's any parts missing from this car. There it is. There it was. There it is. Okay. I was like, nice little pickup. And the hair is a bit rusted all over the place. Alright, so yeah, if you look at overview mode, you can see that that's red, you can see that the wishbone is red, but you can't see much else of anything else. So what I'm going to do, will it even run, I wonder? Boom, boom, boom. So it says it has mostly everything. There's no oil pan, there's no fuel filter, no ignition wires. Okay, so there is a whole bunch of stuff missing. It is funny, I can sell the car for 21 grand. I just bought it for 18. And I can already sell it for more. That's ridiculous. Let's just have a look at this. I got one upgrade. Oh no, I haven't. I've got no skill points. One upgrade cost is what that is. Expand your garage, adds another car lifter, warehouse, and another car parking spot in your garage. See, that's what I need really, because at the moment I can't do anything. Because now this car is here, I can only move it to there or to me garage. What I want to do is I really want some testers. What level am I? 6. So when I go to 7, I'm going to come here. So at that point, I can either get that scanner, or I can get that scanner. So I can at least get one scanner next time. There's things like that. I mean, is there a way to actually fix the rust that is on the side? I wonder. Okay, let's Because, I mean, the inside don't look bad, if we're being honest. The inside's quite good condition. It's more like there's a little bit of rust here and there on the outside. I'm not 100% sure I can do anything about that. Alright, let's stop that. Let's go to the car lifter. Okay. Now, I'm actually streaming this early today. A lot earlier than normal. Next week, I'll be back to normal time. And I think I might end it here. Because what I really want to do is I want to keep track of what I'm spending on this car. And I really want to kind of do this car nicely and get it done. Because if we go to examine mode, not much has been examined here at all. We can examine a lot of it. Oh, that needs new. Things like that. See, a fuel pressure tester. That's not great. 32%. So it's this kind of stuff. I want to get a new one of them. I want to get anything that's like orange. See, 50%'s okay. See, there's one missing on this side entirely. Can't check a lot of this. Right, so a lot of it's going to have to be taken off or done to check. I'll check that. That's alright. Look at it all though. I can remove that, and that's 21%. Yeah, so because I don't want to get a whole new one of those at the top. I don't want to get a whole new one of these, but the rest of it all look all nasty. What I want to do. Right, this is what I want to do. Look at the rims. Good lord. Do I have to just take it off? I will. Okay, well let's remove it and just see, because those don't look great. Oh wow. Yeah, 30%. It's not great. 40%. Yeah, so 20%. 12% for the rim. Yeah, and the tires shot as well. So this is going to cost money. I have 24 grand. What I'm going to do. So as far as I'm aware, I don't have any of this car's parts in my... I'll put everything back on. I have. Let's open this up. All parts, rims by the look of it, supercharger, ignition distributor, and a classic rim. Nice. So this is the car. What I'm going to do is move the car to parking. It has gone. I'm going to do one of these, one or two of these, just to build up a little bit more money. Then next week I'm going to start with that car and do nothing but that car. I'm going to try and rebuild the whole engine. Well, not the whole, well, maybe the whole engine. Just going to rebuild the whole engine. I'm going to buy the parts that I didn't have, and I'm going to make that. I'm going to get whole new tyres, and we're going to see if I can make money for that car. I want to keep track of the amount I'm spending as well. But this is the question I have. Was the one that I was doing was a story mission? I no longer have a story mission. I don't have a story mission. So, well, what's my next story mission? I'm assuming it comes down to the whole I need to go up a level, maybe. And then once I go up a level, I will then... yeah, once I go up a level, I can then worry about my next story. And I'm thinking as well that maybe the only way to get rid of the rust on the outside is to respray the car, maybe. But I don't have a resprayer, so right now I can't do that. What are we looking at? Brake drum and a brake disc. Okay, so it's just those two things. So let's see if we can find where they are going to be. There's one bit over there. I can see that. That don't look great. Oh, it's only that's all right. I can see something inside here. So let's. Oh, all right. Let's take this off. Oh yeah, look at that! Wow. The interesting thing is going to be, I don't know. Take the ventilator off. There we go. Now we wonder where the drum is. Can't see it there. I feel like it's going to be one of the back tyres, maybe. Can't see anything, but you can't really see. Ah, I can see it. It's on this one. Okay. See, that's why I like these ones, because they tell you, so you can just do them. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Oh. Brakes. That one. And that one. Lovely. Come round here because this is the one that went wrong. See, look how much nicer that looks. And that's partly what, and that's my point. I want this car that I've purchased to look really, really nice. So I want especially the engine specifically, that because the engine looks like it sticks out of the front of that car. So the engine needs to look completely new for me. I want to make the effort on it. Okay, there we go. I noticed I'm really close to the next level as it is now anyway. So, tick tick, finish, pow pow. So realistically I'm probably going to carry on general engine control and repair. Take it. I'm just doing it. There was 4 seconds left. It feels like there's a lot of breakages by the look of it. There we go. Yeah, there's an awful lot of orders that are like, do this, do that. Move you to there. So what are you going to ask me? Ah, so they're not actually discovered. Right. So they're engine issues. So first of all, is there anything that looks overtly... Yeah, that maybe, I don't know. This all looks okay, this stuff here. Let's see if we can... Yellow. See, most of this is like, take it off the car. I don't want to kind of take everything off. all the problems that I had last time as well. Take off. Oh, okay, fine. Look, if that's what you want me to do, I can do it. Start with this thing. And then this thing. I mean, the kind of the rust on some of this stuff, like that there, looks quite bad, but you can just take this stuff off and it will just tell us. So I can take this. Okay. This one. And then the belt. Oh, so we can't do that one just yet. Okay, so let's, from up here, take this off. I mean, the engine block looks really poor, so I wonder if it is going to be the engine block. It's really rusted. I mean, let's see if we've got any parts yet. We have no parts discovered yet. Okay, so let's... And the ignition coils. Oh. Which we can then take the spark plugs. Oh. Then we need each individual cap. See, even if we discover that it was the actual block, we still have to remove all this, is the annoying thing. So I might as well remove it all now. Oh. And see what we've got underneath. That, it definitely feels like it's the block head and the base. They're very rusty. Although, if we're being completely honest with each other, I don't know how the solid parts of the engine block could be causing the engine problems, but I don't know enough about cars. I can't really comment. Okay, so now this, let's take the throttle off. Which we can then take the intake manifold. Which means we can now take the head off. Okay, yeah, there you go, 12%. That comes off. It's going to be the same as before. So these things are connected underneath, maybe. Right, we're going to have to go underneath now anyway, so let's have a quick look. Oh, there you go. So it's a spark plug, an engine head, and one of the cam caps. Oh, no, we're not finished, because we've still got one bit to find. This is the problem we had last week. However, I know now from last week, I can't just rage quit and close the game, because I'll lose my mission, and I'll have a car to sell. Although, that don't sound like a bad idea. No, I'm not going to do that. So we need to... Oh, it's from the engine... Oh, god damn it. We'll take that out anyway. Yeah, we can't take the oil pan. Well, we could. But I want to... There's a flyer right by my microphone. Move it to A. And then push a button. Lovely. And now move it back. But I can't because I've got to remove that roller. There's so many just little bits and pieces. There it is. And it clearly looks like this engine block I3, that's what I need to replace. That's what I'm working towards. Because clearly it was just the whole of the engine block was terrible. Take this off without even looking at it. Right, now underneath we need to remove all this stuff. See, I know it now. It feels like these ones hold the actual thing in place, whereas these ones hold the pistons. Oh no, yeah, and then you. This is the last one, I think. So I'm gonna have to. You got the stuff. Yeah, you got. I'm gonna have to take off the gearbox as well. Which I can. Do I do it from underneath? So I can't remove that without removing this, which needs this. Oh, which means I need to remove the tyres anyway. Come here. What's going on? Tyres. Oh, so fiddly just to get that one part. Okay, there's that done. Which means, yeah, I have to do the other side as well because it's connected to both. Okay. Right down the middle. And you can come off. No, you're still saying you can't. So I need to. There we go. Okay, so I do need to lower it now. Okay, so the first thing we need to remove is this. Now I'm going to have to lift that. Yeah, I'm going to have to lift that back up again, but I can remove these at least. Get these out of here. Perfect. Up it goes again. Let's just make sure, actually, of everything I've removed, it's still, yep, still not part not discovered. That's good. That bit. That bit. And then this little bit, and then that bit. Now the crankshaft. And now I think that's everything. So now that bit can come off too. Oh, so fiddly. But then I wonder, yeah, look, 9%. Can I not build it on here? Create a new engine. So I can't actually create a new engine. That's weird. I wonder why. Maybe that's something that I unlock later. Because that would be easier if I could just build the whole engine here and then place it in there. But it's weird. It's weird that it's giving me engines, but I can't physically do that with it. Okay, well let's just make sure that was, even though I know it was. So engine block and engine head I3. Those are the bits I need first. Engine. So engine block I3. God, that's a lot of money. And the engine head I3. Okay, so those are expensive parts. But we needed them. Better get the money back for them, that's all I'm going to say. Okay. Okay, so now that bit's on. While that, we're going to raise it, and while we're raising it, I'm going to go down. So engine block, yep. There's the head. So we need a camshaft cap. It was just the regular one. Well, even though it's an i3, I don't know. Was it a regular one? Camshaft cap i3. I would assume then it's an i3. That would make sense. And a spark plug is just a spark plug. So it's a camshaft cap i3. 1. And sparky plug. There we go. So that should be all the bits we need for this. Okay, so we're mounting. And we need the U. There it goes. Put the oil filter back on. Ha ha ha. Now, hold on actually. I can't see. God, I'm so close to this though. Okay, let's lower it because I know I need to put the bits in. I need to put these bits in before I put the connectors on the bottom because I want to make sure. That they are correct at least. And then I can do all the connectors at the back and it won't matter because they're all normal. There we go. And before I stick that on from under, it was the lifter, I thought it was. Alright, so now let's do the lifter and put the clips on and put all of all of this stuff here on. On that goes, on that goes, and screw you on. So this is so much more than it should have been, I'm telling you. Okay, well it's not asking me to put anything else on there, so that's fine for now. Right, now let's stick all these back on. Lovely. And then that one. And then that one. Perfect. Now we can stick that on. And we have to obviously remember to fill the oil. Can't do that until I'm underneath. Same with that. Put this little thing on here. And then do that. And then we can put the tyres back on. And this is kind of my argument, is I would like both of the meters so that I can just check all the parts, so I don't have to. I'm annoyed a little bit that with some, you still, there are some parts that the only way to check is take them off the car. That don't make sense to me. There should be a way for you to check every single piece without having to remove anything off of the car. Alright, now that I've done that, let's lower it again and see and put all the bits and pieces back onto the engine. The engine. So, put the top on. Hold on, let's just make sure. Yeah. Because now we can put the plugs in the middle. To make sure I can see it, because it was a bit... Right, now we can put the coils back on. I'll put some of this on. And these are all connected on the top as well. And again, it is funny to think that one of these, again, it's just weird. There was a problem with the engine. 3 of the 4 parts that needed replacing were solid parts which don't actually have any effect on the running of the car. I mean, the engine block, both the engine block and the engine head were rusty, and one of these holders was rusty. Now, if one of these fails, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. There's 3 of them for each one. And so what if the actual head or the body are rusty? I don't get it. It's weird. Stick the turbo on. Okay. Now we've got you stick in. We've got to do all the bits on the side now, so let's get that done. We can also stick that on the side here. Stick the throttle on the end. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, we've got one right at the bottom as well, haven't we? Can't forget that one. And then we go. On you go. And then this thing. Put this thing on here. Nope. I'm sure the belts don't look that shape. I'm sure you have to weave them in and around. They don't come the shape they're designed to be. Is that it, I ask myself? No, we've still got stuff on the top. Okay. One of those arguments that, well, where then? Aha, I can see this one here. And that there. Right, okay. And this can go on. Ah, there it is. I was like, I couldn't remember where the starter went, but that's where it was. Now, so those are the bits that were wrong. And you. We have a thermostat. That went in the side, I think. That went in here. There it is. Don't ask me how you would get it in there. Around that, you'd have to take this bit off. So that's all the parts gone. All ticked. All done. Payout $7,000. Wow. Not oil. Of course. Sorry. What did I say I needed to do the oil? Completely forgot. But there we go. So that was a really... even though that took longer than I would have liked it to, that actually worked out good. Because that gives me 7 grand more to be able to do... Pow pow! And I'm not quite... I am level 7. I am level 7. So do these need more? Or because I don't have something... I don't know. We don't want that one. So use the electrometer. It is a simple but useful tool that allows you to check all electrical components and resistances. You can use it from the pie chart menu. Or we've got this. It will examine a lot of different components connected to the car's computer, but does not work on older cars. I'm going to use that one. I'm going to do that one. Lovely. And that's where I'm going to leave it for today. So, next week, I'll tell you what, let's go and get the car now. Parking. Parking level 1. You never know, we might be able to buy more than one car. Next time we go to a garage, if we can do this one up really fancy like. Okay, so this is... oh, there it is. Okay, so let's... yeah, we took all of that off. Move that to the garage. So it will be ready for us. And then yes, so next week what I'm going to do is I'm going to change all 4 tyres. I mean that is the rim that's bad. But I'm going to change all 4 rims and all 4 tyres. Can't do anything about the outside, but the inside looks fine, so that's not an issue. But what I am going to do is I'm going to completely rehaul this entire engine and the radiator. So that and all of this is going to be brand new next week. We're going to make it look sparkly and new. The muffler might also need doing, but we'll see. But I'm going to spend all my 30 grand on fixing up this car completely, and then we're going to sell it. So that will be next week. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Tomorrow I am streaming. I will be streaming probably normal time tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I think just today other stuffs have come up, so tomorrow should be fine, normal time, and it will be Forager, so come along and say hi and watch that. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again.